Is here?
Yeah, we just want to beat all the other teams.
Okay, sounds nice. 哇，我们刚刚说今天有没有什么样的策略或者是什么样的技巧？我们就是骑很快。
进来，看起来这个绿高跟诺德是比较努力在前面哦。
好，最后一个弯角进来，就是最后的直线，最后的150公尺进来了。我们看到意大利的这个德泰车队，最后的直线冲刺。
Alex, what's your coffee order?
Straight coffee for the second one.
What's a straight coffee though?
Americano.
Oh, not an espresso or double espresso?
Americano will get me racing all the time.
This is how you get lunch at a bike race while you're at breakfast. Lucky, obviously pretty hungry this morning. We got a bowl of cereal, got some eggs, some rice. The waffles and Nutella.
Do you reckon that we get
Is it a long stage today?
No, this is takeaway.
Takeaway? What, are you stealing?
Not really.
Oh, thief. That's day one done. I didn't really film much, but anyway, bit of a flat sort of 80k circuit race. Little crash for me, but didn't even basically hit the ground, just landed on top of another rider. So no damage done. Bit of a chase back on. A little bit harder than I would have liked to have to go, about 10 minutes of 400 watts, but good little leg opener to be honest, which we averaged 49k an hour for the race, but to be honest, like in the wheels and the bunch, you're doing 230 watts a lot of the time or less, so I think that was my average, kind of excluding that hard bit and maybe the finish lap. So yeah, anyway, good to get that first day out of the way. So run you through a quick day here. So 6 a.m. we get up for breakfast, go down, have that, steal some food from the buffet for lunch. Then you come back, get ready in the room, you drop your suitcase down, which goes to the next hotel, take your day bag with you, jump on the bus, 50k to the start, give or take, then we race, then you get on the bus pretty much straight away after the race, don't want to be late, otherwise you're left behind in Taiwan, 50k or so to the next hotel, then sort everything out, chill out, and the next day. So today's stage, it's 115k, a little bit lumpy, sort of a hilltop finish, but not super hard. Obviously I don't know the roads, but it looks like in the past that it's a little bit grippier than what the profile suggests, so gonna need to be attentive, and I think it can be a group of 20 guys or so that go to the line. Could be a bit bigger, could be a bit smaller, so hopefully it's a good day for us. We'll give it our best shot. First sort of time racing on sort of my preferred terrain, or terrain where you can really make a difference for me at this sort of level, so interested to see where I stack up. So let's go get it.
稍的有一点点撕裂开来。
一波接一波，现在带前面的看起来是以色列车队的，对他们的这个那 Blackmore 是爬坡好手
型的。 身材还蛮高大的，瘦长100公尺啊！以色列职业队。
第一次参赛就上手，
哇！以色列队有备而来啊，
好像是13、14、13、5。
Alright, stage done, a bit wet. Well, that was one of the harder races I've ever done. Tried to chase the top guys, but just went way over my limit chasing them, where I should have probably just sat in. Ended up 22nd place. Finished just up there. If you can see it, it's pretty miserable. It's a nice, I don't know, little thing in the background there. Yeah, so I lost a couple of seconds, 10 seconds or so, I think, maybe to the lead. But you learn what you need to go better at each of these, how to race smarter, what I need to work on, and it's not a bad result. So still 3 days to go. Anything can happen. It's only 10 seconds plus a few bonuses. So let's go get it in the next couple of days. Right, ready for day 3. It's not a crazy hard stage, but there is about 11k climb in the middle of the stage, which probably a little bit harder than it looks on paper. It's average 4.5%, but there's quite a few steeper ramps than that. But it's a long way from the finish, so anticipated it will come back together, but just never know. It depends how hard that's ridden. Lockie's looking forward to today because he's going in breakaway, aren't you, Lockie?
That's the plan.
Yeah, nah, that's a plan that's going to happen. Yeah, there's no question about it in my mind. So if he's not on the breakaway, we'll give him a lot of shit for it now.
Yeah, I deserve it.
Yeah. All right, let's go see what
路
happens.
线指示出来，300公尺，
哇，小
最后
石榴
的前面的冲刺，看最后的对决，看到 Protect 车队以及澳洲快举车队也出来，然后看到意大利车队，澳洲有没有机会呢？还是从旁边走？
不过澳洲这个动作有一点点压制哦，这要看裁判的看。这就我刚刚讲的，大个子他本来爬坡快开掉的，对啊，给他搭了顺风车。然后再一个就是要看刚刚两边的时间差的描述了。
是。Lockie, post-race interview. What happened?
Well, got in the break.
Oh, there we go. Plan worked out.
I didn't stay there.
No, that was a bloody good ride by the man. Well, it's another day down here, stage 3, about 155k or something like that, 153 I think. Pretty solid day, just on the pedals all day, nothing outrageously hard, but almost 4 hours, 250 watts, about 290 normalized. So it's not crazy hard, but it just adds up. And there was that one big climb, 10, 11Ks, but just lots of other small climbs, which just slowly sapped the legs a little bit, and then reasonable strength breakaway, which did actually hang on just by the absolute whisker in the end. So yeah, a lot of teams like chasing hard all day to try and get that back, and you could just see guys just popping as they're fatiguing trying to chase that. We got Lockie up there in the break, didn't quite make it to the end unfortunately, just got dropped, but bloody good effort from the lad. It was pretty hard just sitting in the wheels, let alone being up in the front in the wind there, so good effort. And then yeah, another day got through without any major shake-ups. Haven't seen results yet. I probably lost a place or two on GC just with that break, I imagine, but tomorrow Queen stage, solid climb, followed by I think it's about 17k from the top to the finish, where there's not really any downhill, it's just rolling and plateau. So yeah, be about making the front group over there or seeing how the legs feel and seeing what we can do. And yeah, go full gas. Tomorrow's longest stage of the tour, it's almost 170k. Yeah, and it's definitely going to be the hardest finish, I think. So got to try and make the most of it. We're here at the start of stage 4. had to get up just before 6 a.m. for breakfast for a 6:45 depart from the hotel. Now every day there's 4 or 5 teams got the team presentation rather than doing them all at one day. So we're up next. So see if I'm allowed a camera on stage to show you some of that.
这支队伍，相信他们的训练跟带队是有独到之处。近年来也都有参加环台赛，对各地的路线都有了解。但是不知道这一站的最长的一站、最长的一有没有办法战胜现场所有的朋友们？我们相信他们今年的战绩应该会更上一层楼。Say hi!
Hello everyone！ 哇，我们跟着他的镜头一起 say hi， 把我们的风景带去澳洲。What's the most exciting moment you are anticipating in the race?
I think experiencing the dancing and the cultural thing the other night at dinner, it was really different for us, but really interesting and exciting.
Okay, so will you come back?
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to.
OK， 我们刚问他对于本次赛事中兴奋的时刻有哪些？当然除了食物，除了比赛，那期待还有机会能够再一次回到 Tour de Taiwan 来参加我们的活动哈。When I count down 3, 2, 1, then posing to camera. When I say love. Then show your love. Are you ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, love. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Wow, have a good day. And who's the next team? 现在为大家介绍是来自东南亚的队伍，菲律宾维多利亚的。
强将的往前送。
登山网，我们想的问题是这样，登山网呢？刚才在后面不是吃蛮多的吗？
真的，现在没到。他们是坡的副驾。哦。爬坡副将有些爬坡副将的这个能。
小石油马的位置是不错的，
对，而且它就是很稳。现在关键就是要看黄山在哪里。
台湾在这个爬坡还没有那种跟着跑的习惯，就迷朋友对有很多特别的造型啊，然后跟着选手们一起跑这个爬坡路段，
就为了上电视。
当然了，大家都精心准备啊。
没有了。哎呀，这个主集团其实就在不远啊。主集团人数也缩少了。可能这一团只有15个左右。应该还有人在进攻。
对，还蛮近的哎。集团也上来了，
但是黄山不在这一团哦，黄山还要差更远哦。
是。哇，这里就是玄奘寺这边要准备下坡了哦。哇，这个空拍的景色，跟前面的集团的差距。
大概就是200公尺以内了。不要小看这边几百公尺。
哇，几百公尺会不会战局风云变色的？后面的集团连上来了。
这个压缩度很高，因为这边是一个一直围环上的这个中式路段啊，果然连上来了。
哦，这是 Boris 车队又率先攻击，从外侧。希望可以取得一点优势。哦，不过又是澳洲快取车队吗？
还有别人吗？
位置很好，位置很好。
没有，没过。
All right, Ben, we'll stick with the half-naked shots. How was that?
That was brutal. I was one.
Yeah, can sum that up again. I think 10th or 11th on stage. It was pretty hard. How's your day, Lockie? Yeah. That's about the answer I'd expect. Alex?
Good stage, good fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, bloody hell.
What was your favourite bit?
Yeah, it was like kind of like a roller coaster the last 10k with all the corners. And
Yeah.
They were real grippy and cambered.
A bit like a roller coaster, but the yeah, you don't pay an admission ticket though. Yeah, hard should have moved up a bit, but the first day is going to cost me a little bit on GC, but alright, one day to go. 3Ks or so I think it is to the KOM. Not a massive KOM actually in itself, but just a long drag with a solid looking kick at the end. Interesting to see how it's raced, because there's a lot of guys really close, so it could be looking to split it up, but then still a good 75 odd K downhill overall to the finish line. So kind of expecting it to kick off a bit, but probably come back together, but you just never know. Gonna have to be attentive, see if there's any opportunities for myself as well, and yeah. So we'll finish that. We'll rush back to the hotel as soon as the bus lets us get here. Gonna pack our bikes straight away, and then we've got a 4 to 5 hour trip to the airport, and then a fly out tonight. So good times. But yeah, looking forward to this last day, see if we can at minimum hold on to that GC position. I'm 13th overall now. Yeah, let's give it a crack.
来修一波，
黄山的爬坡能力也不错啊，所以这个当然爬坡就守在前面。
对，看到波尔的车队一位在前面，第二位也要桥接上来。波尔的车队说，好不容易拿到了团队总成绩的近30的速度爬坡，大概3%的坡度。0.30。
看起来红点山是要主要防守这个登嘉楼车队的，因为他另外一个威胁是9.4啊，疯了，
而且不是平路哦，
对，
这是有丘陵地形，
而且他很难算他前10公里还比较温和呢，
因为那个可能队经理都还在吃早点啊。
对啊，那3人集团出来之后，那还蛮 peace 的啊，
结果后面这边。
就靠这后面这边拉的平速应该都50级以上。以色列职业队，对啊。
刚才寿生哥还说，那个红点山这个冲刺点，登山点出来拼一下，才比较漂亮的收尾嘛。
色泽纯正。
他说分数够了就好了啦。
对，今天赛后可以站上颁奖台，那
对，坡就是丘陵啊。
现在就回到也是像一日赛一样，这个地形，那通过今天的最高点，这个海拔是624。那大概600多嘛。啊，现在有一个小箭头出来，
以色列职业队启动了，这个列车出来了，有没有办法过去呢？过了300公尺，前面是绿高车队一人独走，
啊，列车上来了，
又是以色列队。不过旁边有盖德
从右边，盖德从右边，
最后中间。爵士
不知道是埃霍尔，
两个都有点举手，到底是谁？
Come down all day, Lockie.
I don't know if I can even speak, but we got in a big split. Boz drilled it. It was like 20 guys and yeah, held it to the line. I think Boz ran 10.
Not sure yet, but 130k swap off. Maybe up to top 10 overall. Solid day out. Tour's finished, time to go home. Here we are, back in New Zealand. So it was about just over 24 hours from crossing the finish line at the wrong end of Taiwan to the airport. So we're basically as far south as you could almost go. Airport's right up in Taipei in the north, so just over 24 hours from crossing that finish line to getting home in Wellington, New Zealand. So tight turnaround, but anyway, we're back here, going for a quick spin after after how you sort of blow up on the plane, I guess, so to speak. You know, that feeling of your legs feel massive and all the fluid drains to them and whatnot. So just spinning that out, nice and easy. Pretty tired, but 13 hours sleep, so that helps. You can tell you're back in New Zealand because there's a drop of the local brew just on the side of the road in the gutter. So that's proof of how quick I got home, that I'm not just lying to you, that I'm still in I'm actually still in Taiwan or something. And yeah, you can probably tell by the countryside it's a wee bit different. Anyway, so quick recap of the race. What are my thoughts on it? To be honest, if you told me I'd go top 10 going into it, I would have taken that. I would have been very happy. And then after that second day, so well, I guess if we go back to the first day, to be honest, like involved in a crash, and like, yeah, I didn't come down hard, but I was like, well, like in that moment I was like, man, this could be over. My GC is over 20 minutes into the race. So to get through that was happy. The next day, that smaller hilltop finish, or rolling to the finish after a reasonably hard hill, went a bit too hard too early, lost some seconds just because I was so gassed going into the line, which was positive and negative. Like negative that I lost the time, but positive that I was almost on the level of the top couple of guys on that stage. But it definitely did mean that my GC was very changed. And then yeah, come stage 4, that was brilliant. Like made the top front group there. Quite a hard hill, like it was a big ring climb pretty much the whole way up. I don't think I used the small ring at all, but it was still very hard. And in fact, it was almost harder there because it was just about partially watts per kg, partially just pure watts, rather than just being able to kind of rely on being a little bit lighter or better watts per kg than someone else. You still had to do the power kind of even in the wheels. So really happy with that. But then after that, I was 13th overall. Was quite disappointed that I'd lost that time on day 1 then. And I also somehow lost 3 seconds on the finish there, even though if you watch the video, the gap is absolutely minuscule. I don't know how they gave a time gap there, but they did. So there's 3 seconds there, 9 seconds on that second stage, 13th GC after that. And that last day, just saw the climb coming up, made the right move, saw the yellow jersey going backwards, knew that, hey, this could be it. Then we literally rode probably 130k as a group. Some people sitting on, a little bit disruptive at times, but 130k mostly as a group, working hard together. Yeah, and we pulled out about a minute gap over the bunch, and that moved me up to 9th on GC, which, like I said, extremely happy with that. I would have taken that coming into the race, but then looking at the time I lost where I really shouldn't have, or I could have not lost it, had the form to not lose it, probably could have ended up maybe 6th overall, I think, if things had gone my way. Definitely 7th, maybe 6th, which that at a 2.1 for me would be just phenomenal. So hey, like, you live and learn, and you can't get everything perfect every time. So 9th it is, and that's still a great result for me. I think pretty much everyone ahead of me is pretty much a paid full-time cyclist, or they're close to it, or at least like part-time cyclist, part-time work or something like that. I think most of them are fully pro though. So to be honest, to be someone just doing this just because they want to, yeah, really happy with it. Thailand up in a couple of weeks, so we'll see how that goes. A few things I learned I need to work on, which will be a separate video in itself, I think. Might make a video sort of the next couple of weeks, leading from this finishing Tour of Taiwan to how I'm preparing for Tour of Thailand in 2 weeks. Not massive changes you can make in 2 weeks, obviously, but there's a few things I think I can sharpen up on, and especially looking at the course for that race, which I'll go over in probably the preview video. Yeah, I think there's definitely some things I can improve on there. So anyway, looking forward to getting home, having a bit of a lie down and chilling out for a bit, and getting stuck back in again. Just quickly, thanks everyone for the support with these videos. Like, thought no one would watch them, but actually getting a reasonable number of views, and people seem to be enjoying it, so thanks very much. And if you keep enjoying it, if you like and subscribe, hate to be that guy, but yeah, it actually makes a big difference I'm finding. So get on to that